Hi friends, it is day 4 of our summer strength challenge. So today is going to be a full body power flow and we're going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to build some heat. So let's get into it. Go ahead and come to a comfortable kneeling position. You just place the hands in the lap, close off the eyes and take some deep inhales and exhales just to ground yourself. We will not stay here long today. But it's always important to bring your awareness to that breath so that you can connect with yourself and with your body. Yoga is not a mind over matter type of exercise. It is a very let me be present in my body type of exercise. So take this moment to connect. Go ahead and blink open the eyes. Let's spread the knees wide, feet stay together so you're in a kind of wide-legged child's pose. And then walk your hands forward so that you are doing a forward fold in your child's pose. So we're just going to stretch to begin. If you'd like, you can pop yourself up to your fingertips, especially if you're feeling sore from yesterday's arm workout. You can get a little extra opening through the chest. Inhale into the back side of your body. Then exhale, draw yourself closer down to the earth. Inhale, go ahead and walk your hands over to the right. If you'd like, you can place the left hand on top of the right to get a little deeper into that stretch. And then really extend so you can feel some space being created in that left side of your body. As you inhale, go ahead and walk the hands through center, all the way over to the left side. And again, you can place that right hand on top of the left if you want to get deeper. Then really create space in the right side of your body. Open, feel your lungs expanding. And inhale, come back to center. And you can walk yourself all the way back up. Draw those knees back together again. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. And then as you exhale, go ahead and split the hands, twist to the right. Left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh. Right hand comes behind you as a kickstand. Go ahead and twist. Inhale to grow up tall. Exhale to ring out through your center. Inhale, draw both hands back up to the center. As you exhale, go ahead and split and twist to the left. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Go ahead and turn to the front of your mat. Come into a tabletop position. Go ahead and extend your right arm out long, left leg out long. Hold here. See if you can really press down through that right knee and your left hand to lift. And then go ahead and bend that back leg. Grab hold with your right hand and then extend up for tiger pose. Watch that your hips and your chest are still staying fairly level all the way across. You don't want to be collapsing into one side or the other. Go ahead and release that bind. And place both hands down on the mat. Extend left arm, right leg. Hold here, press away. Lift from the ground. Bend that right knee. You can grab hold with your left hand. Gaze comes forward and really lift. And again, check that you're even. From shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. And release that. And place both hands down on the ground. Come back to the knees. Now we're going to do a half camel on each side and then a full camel. Now through this, I want you to protect your spine. And so in order to do that, you need to be engaging your entire core. So you don't want to be collapsing into any particular area of your back. Keep it engaged so that you are protecting your spinal column. So come up to a high kneeling position. You can place your left hand on your heel as you sweep right arm up, come back, gaze comes up to the sky. Again, keep that core engaged. I want to improve the health of your spine, not injure it. Exhale, come forward, go to the other side. Inhale, sweep left arm up, come back, hold here, breathe. And on an exhale, come forward. Now again, especially in this full camel, Make sure you are protecting, okay? Engage that core. Inhale as you draw back. Lift the chest toward the sky. Create space both in front and back side of your body. And then as you exhale, go ahead and draw yourself back up. Good job. All right, plant your hands down, spread through the fingertips, tuck under the toes, and draw your bottom all the way up for your first downward facing dog. Go ahead and take a moment to set the posture. You can pedal through the feet to get a nice stretch through the calves and the hamstrings. And then once you feel you've got a good wiggle in, go ahead and extend your spine long. Sit bones drawing up. All right, on an inhale, go ahead and lift your right leg up towards the sky. Keep your hips square. And then as you exhale, draw that knee in toward your chest. Twist toward your left. Come up for a side plank. And you can either keep your knee bent here or extend out that leg out long. Hold here. As you inhale, twist to the right, plant that left hand down. Come back up for your three-leg dog. This time, go ahead and open through the hip, checking that your shoulders are staying even. Bend that top knee to get a little deeper, and then leading with that right foot, go ahead and drop those toes down. Sweep the right arm overhead so that you come into wild thing. Breathe here. All right, going back the same way you came, twist toward the left, plant that right hand back down. Come back to your three-leg dog. Inhale. As you exhale, draw that right knee to your left elbow. Hold here. Shift your weight into your right hand. Then extend that right leg out long. Sweep the left arm overhead for fallen triangle. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and plant that left hand down. Inhale. Extend that right leg back up again. Now, option here to drop your foot down and take a regular plank vinyasa, or keeping your right leg up, go ahead and wave the body forward to a high plank, and then do a three-leg vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit of heat. Take a moment. Take a breath. We'll repeat this on the other side. So inhale, draw that left leg up. Hips stay square this time. Exhale, come into your side plank. Either knee stays bent or you can extend that leg out long. Inhale, twist back to your three-leg dog. Go ahead and open through the hip. Bend that top leg. Leading with those left toes. Place the foot down. And then sweep that left arm up for a wild thing. All right, coming back the way we came. Go ahead and place that left hand down. Come back to your three-leg dog. Inhale, and then as you exhale, draw that left knee to your right elbow. Shift the weight into your left hand. Extend your left leg out. Sweep the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale and place that right hand down. Inhale back to three-leg dog. Again, option to take the variation. Go ahead and wave your body forward for a three-leg plank. Vinyasa, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Good work. Take a couple of breaths here to rest. Take the moment to check into your body again. Make sure you're feeling, not just feeling, being present. All right, go ahead and inhale, and then on an exhale, you can either walk or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And you can take a nice deep bend in the knees here if you'd like. You just take kind of a rag doll and catch your breath. I know that this is still a power flow, but I'm hoping that you're feeling a little bit of respite. It's good when we distribute the work throughout the body. and not just focusing on one particular area. All right, on an inhale, go ahead and peel the body all the way up to stand. All right, from your Tadasana, go ahead and spread through the toes on your right foot to really ground down and plant that foot. And then go ahead and bring your left foot up for a quad stretch. So hold here, stretching, but we're also working the balance. Find a nice spot on the wall to focus. Keep that core soft but engaged. All right, and then begin to kick that left leg back into your left hand while still staying upright. In fact, go ahead and sweep your right arm up above the head. Hold here. And then as you inhale, go ahead and release that foot forward. Hands come to heart center for standing balance. Go ahead and cross left ankle over right knee. Sit back into kind of a figure 4 chair position. Hold here. Make sure you're sticking your buns back so that you're not dropping your knee too far forward over your foot. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, come in for a forward fold. So here we are actively stretching. You want to use your hip flexors and your core muscles to draw your belly button toward your thighs. So you're not just letting gravity take you, you are actively compressing. And if this is as far as you get, that is perfectly fine. Be proud of whatever work your body can do. Compression is one of those things that I didn't learn for a very long time. I'm still working on it. All right, go ahead and come back up into your chair, figure 4. And then as you inhale, stand all the way up. Extend that leg forward for standing balance. And then release your foot back down to the ground. If you want to shake out the right foot, go ahead and do that. All right. Go ahead and spread through the toes on your left foot. Really anchor yourself in. And then bring your right leg up for that quad stretch. So again, finding a drishti point or a focal point on the wall can really help with the balance. Breathe. And again, the more that you can soften around your core, the more stability you will find as well. If you're over tense, or rather, if you're over tensing your muscles, then you'll find that it's more work than it needs to be. All right, go ahead and begin to kick back into that right hand. Draw your left hand up overhead. Breathe. Baby dancer. And then inhale, draw that leg forward, hands come to heart center. Beautiful. Cross the right ankle over the left knee, flex that right foot, sit back into that chair position. Again, keep that focal point. Inhale, and then as you exhale, go ahead and forward fold and compress. If you feel that your knees are hyperextending in this position, micro bend in the knees. Focus in on the active stretching, but don't compromise your knee joints. It is not worth that. Breathe. Inhale, come back up to your chair. Extend that right leg forward. And then release that right foot down to the ground. You can feel free to shake out that left leg. Good work. All right, inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to fingertips, shins, or thighs, so where you can get a flat back. Exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to a high plank. We're going to do 2 chaturanga push-ups before we go in through our vinyasa. Here we go. 1, feel free to drop to the knees if you need to. 2, press. 3, press all the way up to your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale. And then on your exhale, you can either jump through to seated or you can just walk your way through to a seated position. Okay. Go ahead and place your hands behind you. Now, if you feel that you are struggling in the core department, you can feel free to pop yourself up on some blocks back here. But I have every faith in you that if you don't have blocks, you can still do it. So plant your feet about hip width apart. And again, you want to keep your hands a little bit behind your hips. And then draw your belly up toward the sky for a reverse tabletop. So inhale here. And then as you exhale, hinge at the shoulder and draw your bottom back. So you're kind of in this balance here. You hold. You're engaging your core. And so, sorry, it's hard to talk and hold at the same time. If you feel like you need to drop to your bums, you can. But what you're really doing is you're engaging your core and you're compressing again through those hip flexors. So you're using the same muscles that you used to do your forward fold before in the figure 4 position, but you're really holding. So it can be a little bit trickier. If you feel like you're super advanced and you want to pick your feet up off the floor, by all means, I am not there. And if you're not either, that's totally okay. All right, let's do this again. So from this position, if you dropped your bottom like me, you can go ahead and pop back up. And then bend those knees, draw yourself up to that reverse tabletop. Let's do this 4 more times. Exhale, back to the compression. Inhale, reverse tabletop. Really engage your core here. Exhale, hover. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press back. Inhale. Use those glutes. Last time, hover, and then back to your tabletop position. Go ahead and drop down to your buns. Plant your feet. We're gonna do the same thing we did on Monday. Extend your arms out long. Slowly, slowly. See if you can go slower than I can. 1 vertebrae at a time. Make your way down to your back. Good job. Sorry, I cannot talk and do that at the same time. All right, go ahead and flip over onto your belly. We're gonna do some bow pose variations. So, hands come just a little bit wide and forward of your shoulders. Forehead goes to the mat. As you inhale, go ahead and lift just your head and your hands and shoulders up away from the floor. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time, let's engage our legs as well. So as you inhale, lift your legs as well. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, hold. Exhale, lower. Now, option to do that one again, or you can bend both your legs in. You can bind, grabbing onto the ankles. And twice again, as you inhale, go ahead and lift. Gaze comes forward. Exhale, lower. Again, watch your core, that you are protecting your spine. Do not collapse into your back. And lower. Good. Okay, let's roll back to the back. Whew. All right. You don't have to go slow. Not this time. All right, extend your left leg out long. Draw your right knee in toward your armpit. So we're in a half happy baby here. It's time to calm down now, so breathe into it. Okay, take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and release the foot. Grab hold of the outside of the knee with your left hand. And draw that leg across the body for a spinal twist. You can bring your gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Go ahead and switch legs. So right leg extends out long. Left leg comes in for that half happy baby. So you're drawing that knee in toward your armpit. You can either grab hold of the outside of the foot or you can get the peace fingers around the big toe if you prefer that. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and switch hands again. Draw that left leg across the body and bring the gaze over that left arm. Go ahead and inhale, back to center. Hug those knees. Give them a nice rock back and forth. If you want to go forward and back as well as side to side, that's totally fine. Do whatever feels good for you. Right, if there are any particular movements that your body feels it is in need of, now is the time. So feel free to go ahead and take those movements. And then as soon as you feel ready, you can go ahead and make your way into whichever variation of Shavasana feels good to you today. Go ahead and tuck those shoulder blades under, and you can close off the eyes. And again, bring your awareness to the breath. If you'd like, you can place your hands on the belly and just feel the rise and fall of each breath. Or you can just make whatever observations you need to during your Shavasana today. Allow your body to relax and find rest. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in, and then release everything through the mouth. One more time. You can begin to make some movements. And then as soon as you feel ready, go ahead and roll to whichever side feels comfortable to you today. Make your way up into a seated position with your eyes remaining closed. Bring hands to heart center. Go ahead and blink open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for following with me today. I hope that that was enjoyable for you and that you feel well-rounded in your power flow today. Please make sure you check in again tomorrow. We're going to be doing a full body vinyasa flow tomorrow, and it'll be the last day of this first week of the Summer Strength Challenge. So thanks for sticking with me so far. I hope that this was good. And have a swell day.